Hey, Commanders fans, get ready because today we've got exclusive news about our team, and you don't want to miss a thing. So, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to be the first to hear everything, and of course, leave a like to strengthen our support and show that we're all true fans. We're committed to bringing you the latest updates, news, and everything that goes on behind the scenes at the Commanders. So, without further ado, let's check out today's news. Marzan Lattimore is one step away from catastrophe against the Bears. Which Marzan Lattimore will show up in Week 6? The Washington Commanders took a different approach with cornerback Marzan Lattimore in Week 5 against the Los Angeles Chargers. The strategy had the desired effect. Joe Witt Jr. gave Lattimore his 10th lowest rate of man-to-man coverage snaps at SoFi Stadium, according to Next Gen Stats. He allowed just one reception for 6 receiving yards, which played a significant role in Washington's comeback to secure a memorable road win. But as fans know all too well, Ohio State is always one play away from catastrophe these days. The Commanders need the reliable version of Marzan Lattimore against the Bears. Lattimore has had a rocky start to the season. In one game, he looks like the cornerback who took the league by storm in the distant past. On the other, he becomes a liability, being hampered by significant gains or giving away crucial penalties in decisive moments. It's feast or famine for the 4-time Pro Bowler now, and that won't go unnoticed by Chicago Bears head coach Ben Johnson as part of his strategic planning for the Monday Night Football matchup. Johnson, who is a strong contender for the Commanders' head coaching position before retiring, has an innovative offensive mind. There's a lot of movement. There are countless tricky plays and misdirections. He's a master at exploiting weaknesses and capitalizing on the defenses he faces. It's been hard work implementing his philosophy and raising the bar in Chicago so far, but the Bears have shown signs of life in recent games. The offensive guru also boasts an exceptional track record after weeks off, so it's a challenge Washington needs to be prepared for. This has special significance for Lattimore, who will face either Rome Odunze or DJ Moore throughout the contest. Moore and Odunze are both first-round picks. Both can punish mistakes or lapses in concentration at will. They'll also feel confident in taking advantage of Lattimore, who has faced challenges against faster receivers throughout the season so far. And with the entire NFL audience watching in primetime, Lattimore needs to deliver. It will be interesting to see which version of Lattimore emerges at Northwest Stadium. Will the Commanders see a confident, self-contained presence against one of the league's most explosive duos, or will fans be forced to watch shaky, unconfident coverage in a must-win game? Commanders W.R. Deebo Samuel's official injury status for game against the Bears. The Washington Commanders are already preparing to face the Chicago Bears in Week 6 without wide receiver Terry McLaurin. A recent development suggests they may also be without Deebo Samuel, who appeared on the injury report late in the week. Samuel is dealing with a heel injury and is now considered questionable for the game, according to NFL insider Tom Pelissero. Samuel has yet to miss a game in 2025, but has been frequently appearing on the team's injury report in recent weeks. With McLaurin dealing with injuries all year, Samuel has been Jaden Daniels' primary target. The talented receiver has 30 receptions in 5 games, leading the team with 300 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. If Samuel misses the game, the Commanders will be forced to face the Bears without any of their 3 starting wideouts. Noah Brown was also ruled out Saturday morning along with McLaurin. Second-year slot receiver Luke McCaffrey has made the most of his opportunities so far in McLaurin's absence and would likely become Washington's de facto number 1 receiver if Samuel is sidelined. Rookie Jalen Lane and veteran Chris Moore are the only other receivers currently on the team's active roster. Commanders aim for first winning streak of 2025 against the Bears. The Commanders' injury woes extend beyond their receivers. Jaden Daniels has already missed 2 of their first 5 games, and the team has already lost starting running back Austin Ekeler for the season due to a ruptured Achilles tendon. Inconsistencies have prevented Washington from racking up wins early in the year. They still enter Week 6 with a 3-2 record, coming off a big upset victory over the Los Angeles Chargers. After 2 road games in the last 3 weeks, the Commanders return home to face the Bears. The game will be the second primetime meeting between the two teams this season. Chicago has also been inconsistent, but enters the matchup with back-to-back wins. The Bears struggled early against the Minnesota Vikings and Detroit Lions, but arrive in the nation's capital after back-to-back victories over the struggling Dallas Cowboys and Las Vegas Raiders. The unknowns for both teams set the stage for an intriguing and competitive matchup. The 2026 Commanders mock draft is the crown jewel in Adam Peters' master plan. The needs are becoming clearer. While the 2026 NFL Draft seems far away for Washington Commanders fans right now, the backroom staff is already compiling scouting reports and shortlists ahead of the all-important evaluation phase. And when the time comes, fans will have complete confidence in Adam Peters. The general manager has done a remarkable job with the Commanders' roster thus far. Peters was forced to rely on experience after some regrettable picks by previous head coach Ron Rivera. This brought much-needed improvements, but it wasn't the path he wanted when he took the job. Peters can turn this around by accumulating strong drafts. This is the best way to build a sustainable contender, and the returns from his first 2 classes are encouraging. The selection of quarterback Jaden Daniels changed everything for this franchise. However, several others are beginning to emerge as potential cornerstones to boot. Another strong pick from Peters in 2026 would be the crown jewel in his master plan. According to Pro Football and Sports Network, the Commanders could have 8 picks at their disposal if their compensatory projections are accurate. Most of them are in the later rounds after some frenetic trade activity, but there's no one more qualified than the Washington front office leader to find diamonds in the rough. Using the PFSN simulator, we took an early look at how the Commanders could spend those picks in our 7-round mock draft. The Commanders' 2026 mock draft could be the crown jewel in Adam Peters' master plan. Commanders draft Arvell Reese, linebacker, Ohio State Buckeyes. Round number 1, pick number 17. The Washington Commanders boast a strong linebacking duo in Bobby Wagner and Frankie Lavu. However, the former isn't getting any younger. Wagner is firmly in the twilight of his Pro Football Hall of Fame career. He remains a supreme organizer and an exceptional presence against the run. Even so, Adam Peters would be wise to consider finding his long-term successor among a class of renowned linebackers ready to try their luck at the next level in 2026. Arvell Reese is someone who is already rising on draft boards after his sensational second season as a starter at Ohio State so far. He has the size, height, and explosiveness that seem tailor-made for Dan Quinn's schematic concepts. His strength is defending the run, and the prospect's playmaking outlook is encouraging. Even if Wagner returns for a 3rd season in Washington, Peters could do much worse than look in Reese's direction. A trade to a lesser team also couldn't be completely ruled out, considering the Commanders currently have no 2nd or 4th round picks.